Hello, how are you? Welcome to my channel. My name is Ruth and today is my update to the Handmaid's Tale, which just happens to fall on Christmas Day. Hence why all the Christmas. Nullag honna dit. That's how we'd say it here in Ireland. More like nullag honna huit. Lot of gutter going on there. But yeah, if you celebrate it, happy Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you don't celebrate it and you're off, I hope you're having a lovely relaxing day, eating lots of lovely food and things like that. And if you happen to be working, I'm so sorry, but I hope that the people that you deal with today are kind and generous and not full of the Grinch. Look at this. She's off, she's weeping. But yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. I myself, I'm obviously pre-filming this. I will be, Christmas Eve, I'll be out in my brother's-in-law, having a couple of scoops. And then Christmas Day, I will be staying at my mother's Christmas Eve, and myself and my mom will head off to Christmas Day Mass, because she likes to go and I like to bring her. I very honestly wouldn't be going otherwise, but you know, she's still quite religious and it's for her. And we will come back then to her house, might plant some nibbles, and some of my family will call over, and then we will head out to my sister's house for Christmas dinner, and then we will all fall asleep in the chairs. Yay! Those are my plans. So let me know down below what you're doing today. Okay, Handmaid's Tale. This was created by the Divine Kim from Teacher Loves Beauty. I adore her. She's my friend. I love her. So she's created this project. It is a monthly project. All items get rolled in at the start. It runs from the 25th of November until the 25th of August. So 9 months, or the term of a pregnancy, because that's very much what this story, The Handmaid's Tale, is about. So let's get cracking. First item that I had in was Offred. So she is the most important. So we chose something that was the most important in our routine, and I chose cleanser. I chose the Lydia Pineapple Hot Cloth Cleanser. So I hope you can see my markings there. It came in here and we're now down to here. I was finishing off using another cleanser, so it didn't get started on straight away, but pretty much, you know what I mean, nice consistent use. I think I can definitely work through this in 9 months. I don't see why not, to be honest with you. Next up is the Commander, and it is to do with Scrabble. So he played Scrabble but Offred, and you had to pick something that the title had the most points. I struggled with this because, number one, I don't really play Scrabble because I can only do small little words like at, the, and, or put S onto somebody else's words. But I chose the Jaja Fit Face Cream Light Formula Moisturising Oxygenating. That's the one I want for. It's a moisturizer basically. So it came in up here and it is now down to here. I use this as my daily morning moisturizer. So I would imagine I would have this probably done by next update if I'm being realistic, because I am, like I said, recording this a little bit earlier. It's about a week before Christmas. So between that and everything, I should definitely have this done by then. All going well. Next up is my one goal hit for this round, and I'm delighted with that because, you know, it's always nice to hit something. Hit a goal. Don't be hitting people or other things. Just hit goals. That's all you need to be hitting. Serena Joy. So it was an item that saves your makeup or skincare routine, etc. And I chose the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit. This is the sculpture one. And the reason I did that is because if I'm not happy with my blush, I'll pop this on and it'll save my blush. On my under eyes, this brightens them up and saves them. My eyeshadow, if I haven't done a good job blending it or that, this one gives a really nice finish to the eyeshadow and a really nice blend. And then the highlighter and bronzer and the other, you know what I mean? It's a handy palette to have, and it saves me space in my skin or my makeup routine. But my goal on this was to use it 20 times, and I have done that. I have used this 20 times, and I'm thrilled to bits. I love this palette. I love it. When I got this initially, I only used it a couple of times. Like, I don't get it. I don't get what the fuss is about. Don't understand it. But I do enjoy using it, I have to say. I do enjoy what it brings to my collection. Do I think it is worth the money? No, I do not. No. Hourglass, just settle yourself now. No. But it is very pretty, and I am glad to have it, and I will use it. So, but 20 uses, so it's rolling out. You're going to see that roll into something else, because I'm enjoying using it too much. And I'm too I'm too tied into my projects to be using a product that isn't in a project, if that makes sense. It's like, no, don't get to use you, you're not in a project. So keep an eye on that space. That's gonna, I have a feeling, come in again. Next up is Nick and himself, and offered to have a bit of a relationship. So this prompt was a product that drives you crazy, and oh my god, this drives me crazy, because the product itself is beautiful. I have it on today. It's my highlighter. It's a beautiful, beautiful highlighter in my opinion. Gorgeous, soft, ethereal glow. Love it. But the packaging is horrendous. Look at it going everywhere. Look at it. It's overfilled for a start, but it doesn't matter, because if you just try to tip even a small bit out, it's going everywhere. It's a disaster. I cannot wait until I have my Becca Hydro Mist setting powder finished, so that I can decant that into this, and then I'll be golden. I have, again, 20 uses on this. I've only used it twice, because I was more focusing in on the Hourglass and another palette that's in this. So it kind of, I said, look at this, you know, I have plenty of time. It can go on the back burner. It doesn't need to be worked on at the moment. Next up is Moira, and so it was something that you love and wouldn't give up. I rolled in the Pixie Hydrating Milky Mist, Hyaluronic Acid and Oat Soothing Mist. I've only used this once or twice, so you'll see that there's barely a movement in the lines on this. The reason being is I am focusing in on a different setting spray in a different project. So once that one is completed, this will be my main one. So, you know, again, fine long project, it can go on the back burner for a little while. It's all good in the hood. Next up is Luke, and that was an item that is on your chopping block, and I have chosen the Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and I'm doing this in the style of No Pan Left Behind. So here is what it looks like. Here it's upside down. Yeah, I think that's it, isn't it? So I have used 12 of the shades in here, and I have 9 left to go. So of the 12, I have used Breakaway, Hell and Wild, Hell Ride, Wild at Heart. Yeah. These 3 anyway. This one is horrendous. It's just dry, unpigmented. It doesn't look too bad there, but on the eye, look. The others were fine. The others were fine. I have used Stranded and Baja. They were fine. I have used Blaze. It's grand. Nothing special. I have used Weekender, which is just your basic kind of set the lid shade. I have used Jet. Again, it's okay. I have used Ignite. That's pretty. I think that's a pretty shade, this one here. I have used Riff and Smog. Riff is nice, Smog is alright, and I have used Good as Gone. So I have a lot of the greens and the purples to go, and 1 or 2 of the kind of rusty tones. She's still on the chopping block. She's not definitely gone yet. She may hang on another while, I don't know. But when I compare it to even like, I shouldn't say even like that, but when I compare it to BH Cosmetics, a fraction of the cost, far superior. The BH Cosmetics, not the BH Cosmetics, the Beauty Bay Wilderness palette, far superior, fraction of the cost. You know, I just don't think Urban Decay are my jam when it comes to eyeshadows. It is what it is. It's not for everyone, you know what I mean. Not all things are for all people. Next up was Aunt Lydia, so that was something that you need to train yourself to use, and I've definitely been training myself to to use cream eyeshadows. So I chose the Stila Shimmer and Glow in Kitten. this is it here. I've only used it the once, and that once was today. And again, look at, I have products like this in other projects that are needing to be used sooner than this one. So this again can go in the back burner for a little while, and if I use it once or twice a month, perfect, and I can, excuse me, focus in on it closer to the end of the project. Next is flowers. So something with a flower name or pattern, and I chose the Becca Glow Gloss in Foxglove. A very, very pretty shade. I'm still not convinced on the scent on this. It's kind of icky, but it's a lovely, lovely shade, and it's a very comfortable gloss. And the smell doesn't linger when it's on the lips. It's not like something like, it just, when you sniff it like that, it's just wrong. But on the lips, it's actually a beautiful shade and texture, and just a really nice gloss. Little bit of micro glitter in it, so it gives a little bit of shimmer and shine. And like I said, that smell kind of dissipates. So it's not, it won't make me declutter them. It's not off-putting enough to do that. Next up, we have the Handmaids Red. So a product that is a sin to buy, so it's expensive or not needed. And for that, I rolled in the old Charlotte Tilbury Darlings. That is the, I got this special edition packaging, which I actually, the packaging this, beautiful. This is the contour, what do you call it again? Film Star Bronze and Glow. Face sculpt and highlight. If I turn it the right way, in light. Yeah, it's grand, it's fine, it's nothing special in my opinion. You don't need it in your life, I feel. I don't contour as much anymore, but I do like the effect that I get when I do contour. You probably can't even see it, I'd say. It's over here. And the highlight, like I like a subtle highlight, I do, but this is nearly non-existent to me. This is nearly akin to a face powder, a finishing powder or something. I don't know. Mirroring it is offset as well. It's not flush with the packaging. That kind of bothers me because this isn't cheap, and I expect little things like that to be perfect. Just saying. Anywho, I have this in for 20 uses, and I've currently used it 12 times, so I have 8 more uses on this. This and the Hourglass were kind of getting, you know, intermittent focus, and that's why this one didn't really, the J, did I even tell you that this is called the J-Cat Luxe Pro Powder Pearl Luminizer? I don't believe I did, but that's what it is. Oopsies. So yeah, this will probably be getting my focus next. But I'll be sad because I've no blush in it, and I really enjoyed having the blush, and I just like that palette for all that it kind of gives me. You know what I mean. The convenience of it, that's the word I'm after. And last but by no means least are the eyes. So a product that is used on the eyes, and I chose the LA Girl Perfect Precision Eyeliner in Deep Violet. This is it here. And I've been using this quite a bit actually. It's come in quite handy for a lot of the looks I've been doing. I've been doing a lot of purple looks today. I have quite a red and gold look, and it worked really well with that. I have a bit of purple on the bottom lash line. It kind of all ties in quite nicely. And I've only had a goal of 10 uses in this, because usually eyeliners take me longer to use, but I've actually used this 7 times already because it just seemed to be working so well with all the looks I was doing that I just kept reaching for it without even having to think about it, which was fantastic. So that means I've only 3 more uses on that. And that is it. That is my project update. I don't know what all this is about. I think this is going to my head. Maybe cutting off some blood supply or something, a bit of oxygen, I don't know. Something's gone wrong. But yeah, that's it for this update, guys. Are you doing this project? Are you enjoying it? Are you making some progress? Have you anything out yet? I'm delighted to have one product out. I feel like that's a good starting point. Like I said, I think the moisturizer will be done by next update, and possibly this as well, because I'll you know, it's going to be out on my counter as my main kind of contour and highlight palette. So yeah, that is it. That is everything for today's video. I'm sorry if it was a little bit all over the place. I think I'm just like, is it Christmas? Should I be cooking a turkey? What's going on? Guys, I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day, and I will hopefully chat to you in the next one. Take care. Bye. Slán.